Here we have a question that is really similar to your homework question. It says the points 2, 2 and negative 4, 5 are on the line of this linear equation, and they're giving us the equation. Using these two given points below, they want us to identify the third point that will result in the same slope between them. So the point we're trying to make with this lesson is that if you have a line and you know 2 points on the line, these 2 points, 2, 2 and negative 4, 5, let's say. If I find any third point on this line, the slope between these 2 points is going to be the same as the slope between these 2 points. Or it's going to be the same as the slope between this one here and this one here. The slope on a linear equation, a linear function, is the same the whole time. It has that same steepness. And what is the slope? Well, this is in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, and the slope is m. The slope is the number in front of the x. So the slope is negative 1/2. So the slope between these 2 points would be negative 1/2. The slope between this point and this point would be negative 1/2. Or the slope between this point and this point would be negative 1/2. All right, so we're going to test out each of these points. And the first step is to take the xy that we're given with this point and substitute it into the equation for x and y and see if we have a true statement. So let's rewrite this equation, but instead of y, because I'm going to test out this first point, I'm going to put 4, and instead of x, I'm going to multiply it by negative 5. And we want to see if this is true. Is the right side equal to the left side? So the left side we have 4. So does the right side equal 4? If we multiply 1/2 or negative 1/2 times negative 5, we get positive 2.5. So the right side is 2.5 plus 3. And 2.5 plus 3 is 5.5. So no. When we substitute this xy into the equation, it doesn't work. So this is not a solution to that equation. So this point is not going to be on the line having all the solutions to that equation. That's what this graph of the line is. It includes points. Each of these points represents an xy that is a solution to that equation. So let's test out the next one. So we're going to put 0 in for y and 6 in for x. Is this true? Well, on the left side we have 0. On the right side, negative 1/2 times 6 is negative 3. So we have negative 3 plus 3. And negative 3 plus 3 is 0. 0 equals 0. That's a true statement. So if we put 0 in for y and 6 in for x, it works. So this is a solution to this equation, which is being graphed here. So this point is going to be on this line. This must be this point right here where it intersects the x-axis at 6. So it's telling us to just make sure that there's the same slope between them. So we could just pick, we already know it's on the line, so we know it's going to have the same slope. But let's just test it out. Let's pick another point that we know is on the line. Let's see what the slope is between 2, 2 and 6, 0. Remember, slope is the change in the y's, so 2 minus 0, divided by the change in the x's, 2 minus 6. 2 minus 0 is 2. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. And if I simplify this, 2 divided by negative 4 is a negative number. And I can simplify that fraction to be negative 1/2. The same as we see in the equation. And if we test out other points as well, if we do 6, 0 and negative 4, 5, we would also see that the slope is negative 1/2. So we can conclude that this point, 6, 0, is a solution to this equation, and if I measure the slope between this point and this point, or the 6, 0 and this point, it gives us that same slope of -1/2.